Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel. Welcome to another video. So in this video we are going to discuss about Manchester United's transfer, January transfer plan and plan B for the attacking player. As we all know, last night Liverpool signed Cody Gakpo. Liverpool hijacked, Cody Gakpo. So United is we need to find another solution for attacking player because every time need center forward who can guarantee the goals, and that is the closest target for Manchester United was Cody Gakpo, but now he is a potential Liverpool player. Both clubs signed for Cody Gakpo. That's why we need to find a plan B. According to Fabrizio Romano says Manchester United have met and talked with the Joao Felix agent. Okay, this is what he says. Okay, Manchester United and Arsenal have held talks with the agent of Atletico Madrid striker Joao Felix. There will be fresh talks this week to find a solution for Felix. The problem is, for me as a Manchester United fan, I cannot believe this anymore. It doesn't mean I don't believe this new. I just don't believe what Manchester United can capable of when it comes to making the transfer, because we never act. Okay, we never try to make an official bid. Okay, Darwin Núñez, we lost him to Liverpool because we didn't act. And Luis Diaz in the last January transfer window, there are so many players that we didn't sign even though how close we were because we didn't act. So Cody Gakpo last night he signed for Liverpool because we didn't act. We didn't make an actual bid. We just talk with the agents. The situations are good. Everything is fine. The players wants to come to Manchester United, but finally he chose to another team because the other team acts as quickly as possible. That is why we never sign a player, because we never act. So we need to change the strategy, the transfer strategy. The other team are working so hard and they are working effectively. Okay, effectively. We don't do like that. So that is the reason why we don't sign a good and potential players. Okay, so now Fabrizio Romano said Manchester United have held talks with the agent of Joao Felix, which is George Mendes. We know that. Okay, but for me, I don't believe, I cannot believe, or I cannot expect, I couldn't expect anything, because I don't think Manchester United will pay £8 million until end of the season for Joao Felix on a loan transfer, because they are going to sell this club. So I just don't believe, and Joao Felix not the type of player who can guarantee goals. Okay, he is the kind of player who will make link-up plays, who will create a chance, and of course score sometime, but not the kind of player we need, and not the kind of player who will guarantee the 15 or 20 goals per season. Okay, so loan transfer is a good option because this Joao Felix is expensive. We know that. Okay, it's way expensive. 120 million euro is ridiculous for now. Okay, so that's why 8 million for him with the loan transfer is good option for us. But I just can't believe what Manchester United will act. I think Arsenal are going to get him. Arsenal will sign him on a loan transfer, in my opinion, because Arsenal needs to sign a player. Now they are on a actually good form of winning a Premier League champion at the end of the season. That's why they need the player as much as possible. Gabriel Jesus will be missed out for 3 months. So even though they won against West Ham last night, they need to sign exceptional player like Joao Felix. So that's why they are going to. I think for Joao Felix, and then Arsenal are going to get it. Okay, so this is the one. Okay, let's move on to another one. Okay, another transfer. This is not a transfer actually. This is sorry 1 second. Okay, this is coming from the Simon Jones, which is from the Daily Sport. He said Manchester United has been reduced to the shopping in the loan market this January as the Glazer looks to sell the club. Ridiculous, right? Let's move on. The Range Group, acting to the Glazers' behalf, are looking to secure a sales of Manchester United in the first financial quarter of the year for around £6 billion. Alright, so they are going to, this is, we all know. Okay, we all know that Glazer are trying to sell the club. the first quarter of the 2023, which is January, February, March. Okay, they're trying to sell the whole club in these during 3 months. So, and this Manchester United has been reduced to the shopping in the loan market in January as Glazer look to sell the club, which means Glazer are not trying to spend the money or the amount of which we need in the January transfer window, because they are going to sell the club in 3 months, which means why would they spend 50 or 40 million euros, and if they are prepared to leave? Nobody wants to leave, especially Glazer will not spend millions of pounds or euros during January transfer window, because they are trying to leave, they are trying to sell us. That's why I'm a bit worried for Erik ten Hag, because this is the moment we have to make actual bid, or we have to make changes, we have to make a signing, because we are on the right form, we are winning the matches, we are actually doing good under Erik ten Hag. His projects are actually working. The way he transformed this club is actually impressive, right? So we need the right player, as Erik ten Hag always says. Yes, okay, Cody Gakpo was the right player. Cody Gakpo is the right player, and he was the right target for Erik ten Hag. He left to work with Erik ten Hag. But the problem is they didn't spend the money, 40 million pounds, or sorry, 37 million pounds, because they are now preparing to leave. They are now preparing to sell this club in 3 months. So which is ridiculous. I'm a bit worried for Erik ten Hag, because if he don't get what he wants or what he needs, United will be nowhere near to finish in the top 4 at the end of the season, because there are a lot of good quality teams are trying to fight to top 4, especially Liverpool. Liverpool is Liverpool is, we are above the Liverpool actually, but they are now doing fantastic. We are not that far between Liverpool and Manchester United. And Newcastle has been doing fantastic. They are now at the 2nd place. Manchester City will definitely be in the 3rd place, and Arsenal will be definitely in one of the place at the top 4. So Arsenal, Newcastle, and Manchester City it looks like the guarantee for them into the to finish at a Champions League spot at the end of the season. So Tottenham Hotspur at the moment, Tottenham Hotspur is now standing in the 4th place, and Manchester United 5th, Liverpool 6th. So Liverpool is doing so good. Chelsea will be prepared to sign all the players. Okay, and Tottenham Hotspur is still above F. So which means there are plenty of at least 7 teams to fight for 4 places. So we need to make the right decision. We need to make the right signing. Okay. So Erik ten Hag knew. That's why he always say in the press conference, we need the right player. We know the Cody Gakpo was the right man for Erik ten Hag for Manchester United. Now people are complaining about, oh no, we need a center forward. We don't need a winger. We need a player who can score goals, who can provide the assist, at least who can guarantee at least 20 goals per season. That is Cody Gakpo. Right now, who is the person who can guarantee for 20 goals per season at Manchester United? No one. Okay, we just scored 20 goals this season. We played 14 matches. This is a ridiculous amount. Okay, we need to score more goals, but we don't have the player to score more goals. That's why we need a player like Cody Gakpo who can guarantee at least 20 goals per season. I don't get it, guys. Okay, I hate Glazer. Okay, and I hate Glazer. I'm not from the United Kingdom. I'm from the middle Southeast Asia. Okay, if I was in the UK, I would lead with you guys to protest against Glazer right now, at the moment, right now, right here at the Old Trafford. It doesn't matter where. Okay, maybe in front of the Glazer's house, something like that. Okay, we need them to go. I think we are not going to get anyone at January transfer window. I think we don't. If we don't get any player at January transfer window, I doubt that United could finish in the 4th place, because there are 17 are now fighting for a Champions League spot. So we are one of the weak teams, even though we are now winning. Okay, so what do you think about this story, guys? Make sure in the comment below. Thanks for watching.